So this next team, the last team for the Full Stack Academy seniors right now, this cohort, imagine a public forum for discussing other people's content. And I'm not talking about like reposts on Reddit, right? I'm talking about commenting, discussing, and even blockchain tipping on the content of the web that interests you the most from all different kinds of article sources. Let's go take a look at public discourse.
Hi, my name is Drake Evans. This is Matt Mintzer and Dennison Bertram, and we are the team behind Public Discourse, a mobile-first, progressive web app which facilitates real-time collaboration and consumption of news. As avid newsreaders, we set out to solve some of the issues that we face daily, specifically losing internet connection during our commute and the low quality of discussion found in the comment section of many news articles. Public Discourse is the solution, a platform to interact with other users who are consuming the same content and in an environment where quality commentary and journalism is rewarded through a system of blockchain micropayments. Public Discourse uses the React library to render the user interface, Redux to manage complex application state, and Material UI for a consistent look and feel. Users can join rooms called discourses, each of which host a single news article. Here, they can interact and discuss current events with other users who share the same interests. Let's take a look at two users and how they might interact with Public Discourse. On the left, Drake opens the app and sees a list of available articles. These articles are sourced using the News API and stored in an instance of Google's Cloud FireStore database. Now I'll let Matt walk you through the rest of the user experience.
Thank you. Drake looks at the available articles and enters a discourse. Each article is rendered in a lightweight view with limited styling in order to provide a consistent view across publishers or sources. To achieve this, Public Discourse utilizes the Node Readability Library, which presents a stripped-down view of the articles, removing all unnecessary elements and returns a simplified view for the user. After reading the article, Drake opens the chart and begins the discussion. Public Discourse utilizes the Cloud FireStore to implement group discussions in real-time database using WebSockets. When Drake enters the discourse, the initial socket connection is established, and any message that he posts will be sent to all of the other users in the discourse. On the right, we can see Dennison using the app. He's currently on his morning commute through the New York City subway. In the middle of his commute, he loses internet connection. This is a problem that we all experience traveling through the New York City subways. So as soon as the app is loaded, we cache all of the articles as well as their content locally on his device, so when he loses connectivity in a tunnel, he can still use the app. To tell you more about the quality discussion you can expect to have on Public Discourse, I'll give you Dennison.
Thanks, Matt. So Public Discourse encourages high-quality discussion by requiring users to log in using their public-facing Google profile. This helps to alleviate problems with trolling and spamming. So as Dennison logs in, he can now participate in the discourse. While he's on the train, as soon as the train goes underground and he loses network connectivity, he can then continue to create messages and chat, which will be cached locally on the device, and then synced with the network once it's reconnected to the internet. This means that when Drake returns to the discourse, he sees Dennis's messages. For this, we also offer for Drake the ability to search and post GIFs. We do this by incorporating the Giphy API. Dennison, particularly impressed with the conversation, is also able to tip Drake using a blockchain micropayment. To do this, Public Discourse integrates the Web3 API, which connects to the Ethereum blockchain and allows Dennison a seamless experience while also managing his private keys and protecting his cryptocurrency. Public Discourse is a new way of interacting and consuming journalism, and in the future, we hope to incorporate also live video and radio. We hope that you like this presentation and that you will participate in the discussion with us at pubdiscourse.com.
I was really impressed that they brought together a lot of ideas into one place. The idea of being able to go through these articles in a public and sort of social way, but also the Ethereum integration and even the Giphy integration.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've always wanted to have a something that was like a Spotify or Apple Music for news, and I think that it's I've heard that it's a complicated thing to achieve all those business relationships, but if we can have a way that journalists and authors and even news organizations can get tipped or get paid, as someone is reading through different news articles, then I think that it's possible that we could have something like that. Yeah, and so I think this is a really cool start and a nice exploration of different technologies here.